Dear aspirants, coding and decoding in the reasoning ability is a very important and interesting area also. Now, frankly speaking, this particular concept and its questions are like a play, like a game, how you may say. See, for example, in our common usage, if we want to drink some water, we will ask for a symbol like this. So, showing the thumb and saying water, now that is a code you are using, right? You are not uttering the word water, but by the code itself, it is signified. In the same manner, when you want an exchange of information between the sender and the receiver, now in some situations, we don't want a third party to know the communication between the sender and the receiver. Similarly, the receiver also will give some reply to the sender. Now that also, if they don't want to be known by a third party, then what they will do is that they will convert their actual messages into some code language. So this code will be based on some rule, some sequence. And the questions that are related to this coding aspect also will be following a particular rule. And the same rule will be applied to decode the information. So who will do the coding? The sender. Who will do the decoding? The receiver. Obviously, correct? For that, they should know the rule that is associated. Now, as per the examination is concerned, in this type of test, some letters are given. And they do not represent their real value, but they represent some other value. In other words, we can say that they represent some type of artificial value. For example, when you say 1, we know that it is 1 unit. Alphabet A, we know it is alphabet A. But when it comes to the coding and decoding aspect, we will that particular 1 and A will carry some other meaning. So that's what we have to understand in the form of this artificial value. And these artificial values are what are known as the code language. See, what is the code for a communication? For example, say Apple. Suppose even in homes also, you see, if you don't want the children to know where the fruits are kept, where the chocolates are kept, so that they may take and unnecessarily consume more than required. So the family members in the home also, they use some code language to discuss about that, is it not? Yes, that's the reason why initially we discussed it's a type of a play, it's a type of a game. However, we need careful observation. That's the most important thing. So these artificial values, which are known as the code language, and now that code language is to be changed into their original value also, and vice versa. So going forward, in order to solve the questions that are related to the coding and decoding, you as a candidate should write full alphabets and compare their real and artificial values. I'm sure all of you know the alphabets A to Z. So here, what is the meaning of this particular thing is that in one way, you have to write like this: A, B, C, D, E, F, and so on up to Z you write. Similarly, in the reverse order also better to write. That is A, B, C, and so on up to X, Y, Z, like that. And then give numbering. One time you give the numbering from 1 to 26, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on up to 26. Is it not? The English alphabets are 26 in number. And also you write in the reverse order also 1, 2, 3, like that up to 24, 25, and 26. As soon as you just write it at one place and keep it, this will be very handy for you while answering the questions related to this concept. Okay. So the knowing of both the values of the letters, what happens is that you can convert the original language into the code language, and also the code language into the original language also, and as per the question you can do that. So Let us take certain examples and to get an idea as to how this particular process happens. Ready?